Alright, so thanks for tuning in. Today's video is about Chris and I going on our 10-hour layover in Istanbul. So we didn't really have enough time to like get out of the airport, explore, and then come back. It didn't seem like it made sense, especially because I was really sick. And then it's nighttime. I think we got there at like maybe midnight time. So it was just like a really off time to be at the airport. So anyways, if you want to know what it's like to be stuck in the airport for about 10 hours, then continue watching. And we're back. Alright, so this is the first time I've ever seen a denied boarding section, and I'm not gonna lie, everybody's face looked really unhappy, so obviously I wasn't gonna zoom in on people's expressions, but I've never seen that, and most definitely seems super scary, and I never want to deal with that. Okay, so I remember we were looking at Reddit and reading about how people said that the Istanbul Airport, the TSA, sucks and it's super long, and when we first got there, there was like TSA area and it went by so smooth. Like we just walked in, showed our passport, and they let us in, and we're like, wow, that was like so easy. It literally was so fast.
Right, super fast. I'm talking about that shit literally like fucking 2 minutes. They don't even do no extra shit or nothing.
I feel like people online are like, I don't want to say exaggerating, but it was a lot easier.
It was sweet.
We're in and time to play. And then little do you know, it wasn't actually the true like TSA check, and so then we realized, we're like, oh, so there's two parts to this, and that's probably what everyone's talking about, because I haven't been to an airport where there's two parts getting into I guess the actual airport. So I guess it's kind of nice because it could be like you can come in and you can like wait with maybe whoever is about to leave, and then when they're actually getting ready to leave, then they go through the actual TSA check. I'm not really sure, but I thought that was interesting that there's two parts of TSA in the Istanbul Airport. So just know that. Don't go in, hang out, and almost have to like try to figure out where your gate is and then realize that you haven't been through the actual TSA. So obviously you can come to the airport and go crazy and buy every single high-end brand you want, but I was here and I was sick, so I'm getting everything that's going to make me as comfortable as I possibly can at the airport. And Chris is a huge Starbucks guy, so he just has to get his Starbucks wherever we are. Doesn't even matter. And the price was completely different from what we're used to, so that was fun to see the difference. And then, of course, coming to an airport, we had to get some trinkets for people that we enjoy, so they can enjoy a little bit of Turkey. So this is the total of basically our money spent in that whole 12-ish hours at the airport. It probably could be more, but we're doing only essential spending, basically. And then the amenities, of course, there's a whole bunch of food, things to get. Nap zone, it was laid back, so you can get a full-on nap, and it was always full. And then just being in a Muslim country, of course, there's an area where you can pray, which I thought was really nice. And then, you know, because we were there at midnight time, we needed a place to sleep. So it was just us walking around trying to find a place to sleep, and it sucked because I was super sick. But we eventually found an area of a couch that was open, and we slept there for a few hours before our flight. And the sun has come up. Alright, so that was the full 12-ish hours of being at the Istanbul Airport. I'm not gonna lie, it's very beautiful, very big, spacious. It was super hard finding a place to sleep, and I will mention that they do have the little like sleeper hotels that you can do in the airport, but they're pretty expensive. I think you pay like by the hour, and most of the time you have to make reservations beforehand, so just know that. But the food was really great, no complaints. The pricing was like comparable. I mean, because we were paying in euros, it was more expensive than like what it would normally be, but also again, you're at an airport, so pack your food with you if you can. But anyways, it was a good Istanbul experience, and there was a lot of fun things to do while you're there. So I feel like it's not a terrible airport to be there for hours. So if you have anything to add, don't forget to add that in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Thanks for tuning in.